So, we've just arrived in magical Kinshasa late last night. We got up early this morning, just went to a market. It was completely bonkers. People everywhere. But it was amazing to get to see the hustle and bustle of people. I met this wonderful girl called Manny who sold me some mango. You know, it's nerve-wracking. It's nerve-wracking being completely out of your comfort zone. In being in somewhere that's so fragile, but it's an adventure, and I can't wait to share with you some more of my experiences. So day one has been pretty impactful. I started out at an antenatal hospital this morning, where I first met Nancy, who had given birth to her third daughter, and being one of three girls that sort of touched me in such a way and almost brought me home. And it was really incredible to see that she was one of the lucky ones. She had no complications in the process of her pregnancy and no complications during birth. We then went on to another village where we met the incredibly brave Jocelyn, who at the age of 23, 22, lost her first baby. She was given no proper health care. She was pregnant when I met her today. With her second child, and is feeling so much more hopeful about the future, thanks to Save the Children, who are monitoring her pregnancy, checking up on her, and she's expected to deliver in the next 3 months, and I'm hopeful that it will be a success. So I just got off the phone to my husband, and he's pretty angry that I've come to the Congo. I think because he was worried about me, but he's just told me that he thinks it's good that at least one of us will be able to come home and give a little bit of perspective to us and our friends, and he's proud, which is a nice feeling. Anyway, I just wanted to talk a little bit about today so far. The health clinic behind me, we've just come to visit it. I had quite an emotional moment just now. I met this gorgeous girl called Miradine, who's only 6 years old, and she's had malaria, and she's been cured of her malaria. Although I say that, I just left her after interviewing her, and she's actually now got a temperature. So I've given her some shortbread and a cuddle, and she's going to sleep it off. But she's been imprisoned into the health clinic because her grandfather can't afford to pay the medical fees for her to leave. So she's not allowed to leave the hospital, which is just devastating, really. She says she misses her school, and she misses her friends, and she misses her brothers and sisters, and she just wants to go home, but she can't. Says she gets lonely and she has nothing to do. Probably start crying again just thinking about it. So we've just spent the last few hours with Mama Celestine, who is a community health worker. She's only been a community health worker since July, and she took us to see someone who she has taken recently to one of the Save the Children health clinics, because she was worried about the child's health. So we've come to visit her. Her name is Paulina, the mother. Her child is 2 years old, a little daughter, but she is tiny and severely, severely malnourished. Like it's terrifying, actually. I've never seen anything like it. But we're seeing what we can do for her and making sure she gets the right help. So we've just crossed this bridge to get to the next part of the adventure. No biggie, one hell of a crossing. Wow. So right now we're in the village of Malenga, just outside of Kinshasa. We just visited a health clinic here where we picked up some vaccinations from a solar panel refrigerator. And with the help of a nurse trained by Save the Children, we are taking the vaccinations to a very remote, very small health post where they don't have the equipment to save the vaccinations. So we're taking them to a place where they really need them. We're going to have to take a small trek to get there, the bridge that we just crossed, and a boat ride. Wave.
C'est bon, non?
C'est bon?
Ouais.
I am absolutely exhausted. Oh my god, it's been such a trek we've just done. I am tired. Say hello. But what I can't really believe is this is the journey that nurses in the DRC have to make every day to save lives. It's crazy. It's crazy. Say bye-bye. 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 We've come to the end of the trip. It's been an adventure. It's been incredibly thought-provoking. I'm going to go back a changed woman. It's been very emotional, but I've really truly loved every bit of it. And the Congo, the DRC, it's a pretty magical place. And I would love to come back.